Hello friend. So in NetScaler chapter 3, we will do the NetScaler firmware upgrade. We are running on NetScaler version of 14.1.29.65. So I have downloaded the latest one, which is 141.4350. And we will perform an upgrade on the NetScaler. So we have two NetScaler as we built in the last lab. So we always perform the upgrade on the secondary NetScaler first, and then we fail over, and then we do the another. So we start with the secondary NetScaler. There are many ways to do it. One you can do via command, and one you can do via GUI as well. So we will perform the GUI NetScaler firmware upgrade here. We mostly perform command based firmware when we think we have a latency on the network, or the connectivity is little slow, or sometime the upload fails. So you need to copy the binaries onto the NetScaler file system and do an upgrade that way. But it's not tough. It's there are only few commands you run it, but here we will perform a firmware upgrade on NetScaler. So before we do it, we have to take the backup of the NetScaler. So we go to the systems, then we go to the backup and we take a backup for the NetScaler. We take a full backup. You can put name as you want, doesn't matter. Yeah, you can do an backup on secondary as well. In some cases, if you have this VM running on the hypervisor, you can definitely take a snapshot of the machine. That's no problem. That is the safest way I prefer. So now we have backup for the secondary, we have backup for the primary as well. This is lab environment, so I'm not so much worried about, but yeah, you can surely do and copy the backup locally somewhere, and do it. You can also get the whole configuration files from ns.config file, which is on NetScaler. If you connect via SFTP, you can get this file, or you can get it from configuration as well. Here, you can export it to save text to a file. This is your whole NetScaler configuration. This is secondary. You can do both primary and secondary. That's all what you need actually to perform a NetScaler firmware upgrade. In case you need to roll back, you can use these both files to go back. Any of these one file, I would say. But let's start. So we will click on the system. I have already downloaded the file, so I will click on the system upgrade, and I'm doing it on the primary. And do not forget to change the high availability settings. So I will change this setting, make it like a stay primary, because I don't want any outage or any impact in the system during upgrade activity. And so my primary will always remain primary, and if anything happens. And this is my secondary one, so I will say, yeah, it's the secondary. So now we will perform an upgrade. Click system, click on system upgrade, and I'm gonna point to my file which I've downloaded already. It's in my download. Reboot after successful, enable callback home, and I don't have to enable this console advisory connect. So let's perform the upgrade. This is what I was talking. If you have network problems or latency, this might be slow, but it's my local LAN, so it's gonna be fast. So the upload is almost about to get completed. It took about 6 minutes to upload the whole 1 GB file into the NetScaler appliance at secondary node. Soon it will start. So yeah, as I said, if you have slow connectivity, you can upload this binary files, this up package, NetScaler upgrade package to the NetScaler, and start from there itself. You don't need to do a network copy by this process. You can, in the choose file selection, you can go to the appliance here, then you will get an option. But let's wait. Now the firmware upgrade is starting up. You will see all the commands which you execute manually if you do it, but now they were starting 4 commands, but has started the upgrade activity now. So we are doing it on the secondary node, so all the production traffic is on primary node. There is no impact. You have to make sure you have free space available in your NetScaler. If you forget it, don't worry, NetScaler firmware will fail at that moment and will say you need to create a space, you know. I think firmware upgrade has happened. I can see the NetScaler appliance got rebooted, so it just happened in the backend. We were just waiting, so we'll see once it's back how it does it look afterwards. So we will just refresh the screen once it's up. Doesn't matter anyway. If we do a refresh here, it won't respond to our request. I think we clicked on reboot after successful installation, so we were just stuck on this screen, but in the back end it happened. I can see it's booted up. The firmware version has gone up. You can see 43.510. Yeah, the new firmware version is 43.50. So there was no problem at all. So it could be the experience you will see when you do in the production. So just have a look on the console what's happening. So I'm just waiting for NetScaler to come up, and we can check the firmware version, and we can start our secondary node. Means that we can change primary to the secondary and do the work there, upgrade. Something is happening on the console. It's compiling Python modules. But anytime anything breaks, we have the backup. We can go back very quickly to the previous state. So it's good. You should always have the backup for the NetScaler when you're going to perform any upgrade. Yeah. It's coming up slow. Starting daemon service. That's nice. Now we have a screen. Now we will check our secondary NetScaler firmware, and this has been upgraded. That's nice. So what we will do now, we will go to our HA part. We will check on this settings. We will edit this. We will make it actively participate in the HA, and then we will tell this to do not stay as a primary because we are gonna fail over. So we'll say actively participate in the HA, and then I will do a force failover because we want to move to our secondary, which we just upgraded. So now refresh here. This has become secondary, and this is our primary one. You can see the status says secondary. Yeah, this is the primary one. So we will tell it to stay primary now because we have failed over. We don't need to change our settings on the another node to say secondary, stay secondary. We can just start. Okay, now we are on the node which is outdated, and we will do the same thing here. Yeah, I will click on reboot and upgrade. So it will take 4 and 5 minutes. Now firmware upload has completed, and it's start to do an update activity on another node. So just wait. So it will go with the same process as it was for first node we did. It will take some time, so we need to keep eye on the GUI because it will reboot. Now it's rebooting, so it means upgrade has went well, and you will still see that it's showing installing GUI. So don't be in confusion, have access to the console so that you can see what's happening. Now it's booting up. In a NetScaler, we don't have any configuration at the moment, so it's there is no risk. But if you have your NetScaler with configuration, there is going to be the same procedure. There is no difference in doing upgrades. You need to make sure you have backup, you have a snapshot for the NetScaler if it's a VPX, and you have nsconfig backups, and you have taken backup in the uh, system itself from diagnostic section. Yeah, yeah, the backup is here. Sorry, you can definitely take the backup of config from diagnostics section here, running config, and you can download this file. This is the NetScaler config backup, but otherwise the backup is from here. You can take it as you have taken before, so we are secure. Let's see what's happening with our NetScaler. It's coming up, I guess. Yeah, it's the NetScaler firmware software. So I think should refresh this browser. Yeah, we have seen this before. It looks promising. Yeah, expected this output. It's coming up slowly, slowly. We can see the firmware upgrade version would be mentioned somewhere. Yeah, I think it went up quickly, but we will have that. So we go in here and we will see we are on the net prompt, login prompt, and we will log in. And we can also see the status here. It will change. Yeah, this went good. So we should change this setting to actively participate in. That's what we changed. And we go back to our another node. Yeah, we know this is secondary. We can check our firmware. This has been upgraded. So keep an eye on the dashboard. So when you do an upgrade, see there is no CPU and memory abnormal behavior, and look the logs. I hope this was useful. Don't forget to watch our next video about LDAP integration with NetScaler, so that we can enable Active Directory login on the NetScaler management console. Thank you.